Welcome back to our classes. In last session we studied about the chemical reaction, reactant and product. Now how do we know that chemical reaction takes place? We understand that when the reactant undergoes the reaction, they produce the product, okay? But this process is accompanied by some of the features, some of the characteristics are there. So there are 5 characteristics to identify whether the reaction takes place or no. Evolution of gas, formation of precipitate, change in state, change in color and change in temperature, which are evolution of gas, formation of precipitate, change in color, change in state and change in temperature. These 5 characteristics are very important to understand whether the reaction takes place or no, and how the reaction takes place. What is the reason behind that? See, the first property or first characteristic we are going to study, that is evolution of gas. Now what do you mean by the evolution of gas? The reaction in which when the reaction takes place and at the end during the formation of the product the gas is evolved. जब गैस बाहर निकलती है, the liberation of the gases takes place. That reaction, that time we can say that the evolution of gas. See, in the acid base and salt chapter, when we studied about the properties of acid, there was the 4th property when the metal is reacting with the acid. So you studied about the zinc granule, okay? So that zinc granule, when they are reacting with the dilute hydrochloric acid, what did we study? Or dilute sulfuric acid you can. So what is there? Zinc sulfate is formed along with hydrogen gas is also formed. So what we did at that time during the demonstration of the practical, we used that candle and the bubbles which comes out, it create, when that candle goes near that bubble, it create the pop sound, and that pop sound is for the confirmation of that hydrogen gas is evolved. Is it clear? I hope you all are remembered this experiment. So same thing when the zinc granule, when zinc granule is kept, you can take see, one conical flask you can take and put the zinc granule, and while adding the sulfuric acid, it is in the dilute form. So the bubbles of the bubbles, small bubbles started to come out. That evolving of the hydrogen gas. There is one more example, that is magnesium. When the magnesium is also reacting, it is also evolving the hydrogen gas. The very good example we studied about the sodium carbonate. That sodium carbonate when reacting with the hydrochloric acid, see, sodium carbonate when reacting with the dilute form of hydrochloric acid, they are forming sodium chloride, and which gas is evolving there? Carbon dioxide. So this is the very best example from which we can understand that if the gas is evolving during the process of the reaction, so it mean that the chemical reaction takes place. Understood? This is the very good and simple example when the sodium carbonate is reacting with the hydrochloric acid of dilute form, it is evolving the carbon dioxide gas. So from these example we can understand that the evolution of gas is the one of the characteristics to identify whether the chemical reaction takes place or no. Understood? Even the formation of precipitate, here are different reaction I wrote it, but the simple reaction which you already studied, that I am going to discuss. Formation of a precipitate, you are very familiar with these words, precipitate, okay? Do you remember that lime water and carbon dioxide gas formation, one reaction we studied about that non-metal, metal oxide? So what happened there, when the lime water, from lime water when the carbon dioxide gas passes, what did we understand? That precipitation is formed, white precipitate, वहाँ पे white precipitate form होता है, and in excess of that gas is passed, what does it is neutralized again. Do you remember that lime water experiment with carbon dioxide? So same thing, the precipitate in a very short way, in our regular, you know that mother is preparing the paneer at home. If the milk is spoiled, what she is doing? She is just spilling the some citric acid substance, you can take the lemon, and what does it happen? After some time the water is separated and that the fat is separated. Okay, so that what she is doing, she is filtering that thing, so that the part which is not dissolved in the aqueous solution, the part of the aqueous solution which is not dissolved in water, that undissolved part is the precipitate of that particular substance. बात समझ आई? एक्वियस सॉल्यूशन का एक पार्ट ऐसा होता है जो वाटर में डिसॉल्व नहीं होता, तो दैट अनडिसॉल्व पार्ट इज कॉल्ड एज अ प्रेसिपिटेट ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर सब्सटेंस. And you know that lime water reaction very well. We will take the one more another example. See, potassium iodide is there. In you know that the iodine property. What is the color of the iodine? Iodine is showing the element. It is the element is showing the yellow color. Okay. So when the potassium iodide, when reacting with the lead nitrate, okay. So we took the lead nitrate and we are pouring that potassium iodide on it. At present this is colorless. This is colorless, and when we are adding the potassium iodide on it, we are getting the lead iodide solution, and that lead iodide is the yellow precipitate. ऐसे red yellow precipitate form होते हैं along with the potassium nitrate. It is clear? जब हम lead nitrate is colorless, and when we are adding the potassium iodide in it, we are getting the white precipitate of lead iodide. So that white precipitate is shows that, sorry, yellow precipitate. So that yellow precipitate is shows that the precipitation is the responsible or is the very good characteristics to identify the chemical reaction is takes place or no. Understood? One more example we are going to take, that is barium chloride. When barium chloride is reacting with sulfuric acid, or you can take the HCl, sulfuric acid only you can take. So there is formation of barium sulfate and it gives HCl. Here also the white precipitate is forming. White precipitate is forming, and this is the very good example from which we can understand that the chemical reaction is takes place because there is the formation of the precipitate is there. See, in this activity when we discuss about the lead nitrate reaction, so there is color also change, colorless to colorless. It means this is showing the one of the characteristics also. So along with this discussion, evolution of gas and formation of precipitate, we understand that how the chemical reaction, we have to identify that how do the chemical reaction is takes place. In next session, we are going to discuss about the remaining 3 categories or remaining 3 characteristics. So see you in the next session.